All right, thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the presentation, and we're going to get started. Okay, so just to get started, obviously this is going to explain to everybody about the coaching opportunity. This is Team Arise, and I'm going to go through with you guys what this whole crazy Beachbody thing is about. So a little bit about me, if you don't know, I've been coaching since February of 2014, or no, I'm sorry, 2013. So I've been a coach for about 2.5 years. I still work as a full-time athletic trainer. So for people who have that, I don't have time, I don't have time either, but I make it a priority because this is what I love to do. So I built this business working 6 days a week. I work Monday through Sunday. Monday through Saturday. You know, sometimes I work really late night. Whoever just jumped on the call, can you please mute your line? So I first got started with Beachbody. You know, I was working full time. Even though I'm an athletic trainer, I wasn't being very athletic. I was still running on the treadmill and doing kind of like the same old routine that I always did. But I just wasn't feeling like I was getting anywhere. And then there was a point I was at a Super Bowl party with a bunch of my friends, and I sat down on one of those high like bar stools, and I immediately saw like that muffin top come over. I was like, ugh. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I let myself get here. I was embarrassed, and I was, you know, around a bunch of people that I knew for, you know, my whole life. And I was like, I can't believe like they're seeing me like this. I just wanted to like run to a corner and like hide from them. So that was the point. I knew I had to do something different than what I was always doing because I wasn't seeing the changes that I wanted to. So my brother told me about this crazy workout program called Insanity. And I was like, you know what? I can't go to a gym. I don't have time. I can roll out of bed and do a workout in 30 minutes. So that's what I did. Don't tell anybody this, but I actually bought Insanity off of Amazon. So I did not get a free coach right away. I didn't know any better. So I did the full program of Insanity, and I lost 30 pounds. And I was like blown away because I played varsity soccer all throughout high school. Like I said, I was very athletic, but I couldn't believe doing a workout at home. I was in better shape than I had ever been my entire life. So that really got me thinking like, wow, this is something. Like if people knew about this, like so many people wouldn't struggle anymore. So I finally went on to teambeachbody.com. If you've ever done a Beachbody workout, they always say, log on to Team Beachbody and get your free coach. So I wanted a free coach just to kind of see what it was all about. You know, it's free, why not? And I wanted to see what else I can do to continue with my progress. So I got connected with my coach, Lisa, and, you know, I said, what can I do after Insanity? You know, I lost 30 pounds and I loved it. And she said, oh, well, you can do another workout, but, you know, you'd be a great coach. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady. I really don't know you. All I want to do is do a different work, you know, is do another workout. But she's like, no. And she told me her story of how she was, you know, 40, living with her parents as a single mom. She was broke as a joke, and she built her business up. And now she's a full-time Beachbody earner, making about $400,000 or $500,000 a year. Yes, that's true. And yes, she's a real person. So that got me thinking, well, you know what? I can't see myself doing athletic training forever because I want to have a family one day, and there's no way I'm going to have kids when I'm working 6 days a week. I'm working nights. Like, when would I see my kids? So figured, you know, why not? Let me give it a chance. I know that this is going to be something that's going to work for me. So that's kind of how I all got started. Pictures that I have up here, those are, you know, kind of a little bit of my before and after pictures. You know, people always say, well, you were always skinny. I'm like, no, I wasn't. And the reason why people think I was always skinny was because I never shared with people where I was at. So when I started Insanity, I never took pictures of myself because I was embarrassed. I never even took family photos before then because I didn't want people to see me. So a lot of people say, oh, well, you were already skinny. And I'm like, no, like I wasn't. And that's why I always tell coaches when they first come on, especially people that say, oh, I need to learn about Shakeology, or I need to be at my end result. And I'm like, no, like that's the complete opposite that you want, because you're missing the whole first part of your story, sharing that story with people. After I did, Christianity and started becoming a coach and started drinking Shakeology, I actually ran my first half marathon, and my mom made me this awesome picture of I transformed with Shakeology. It was sweet. And then up top is me with Shailene, if you've ever done Turbo Fire or Turbo Jam. That was actually at Summit. That's a big Beachbody event that us Beachbody coaches go to once a year. So, how did Beachbody kind of come about? It was founded in '98 by John Congdon and Carl Deichler. It pretty much kind of got its start with P90X on the infomercials. People would see it on the infomercials. They dial in. There was no coaches back then, but they started to see that people were talking, in those chat groups that they had like back in the day, and people were, telling each other, oh, what did you eat? Like, when did you get your workout in? And they were motivating and they were helping and supporting each other. So Carl thought, his main thing was, not to make money, but he really wants to end the trend of obesity. So he figured, because he was already making money with the infomercials. They were millionaires by then. But they saw that everyone was getting such better results because they were helping each other. So he's like, instead of putting these products on the shelves at Walmart or Target, why don't we have these people that are getting the results actually are the ones that are making the money? Why don't we make like a multi-level marketing business where those people are earning commission for sharing what they're doing? So it's not that we are selling these products to people just to make money. We're doing it because we have a love and a passion for it. But we want people to get results. We don't want people to just get the DVDs and have them sit on their shelves. We want people to lose weight. We want people to get healthy. Maybe we want people to gain weight. Maybe, some people are on the total opposite end of the spectrum. We just want people to see themselves in a better light, to have more confidence. So that's how Beachbody kind of all got started with P90X. And then as you can see, it kind of progressed and they started getting more programs. And then, of course, we got Shanti and Shailene. Now we have Autumn Calabrese with the 21-day fix. I mean, they just keep coming up with more and more awesome stuff. And my mom actually joined me with Beachbody. She loves her Shakeology, and she always calls me, I swear, every single month, Rose, when's my Shakeology coming in? I'm like, Mom, it's the same day every single month. But she does the workout. She does Sean T's hip hop abs. So, there's a program for honestly everybody, even like grandmas and grandpas. We have like low impact workouts that anybody can do. And then of course we go up to, the higher impact level for people that are pretty athletic, but they just want another like boost and to be kind of extreme. Okay, so Shakeology. I swear, guys, like my best friend, because if I swear I would probably go really, really hungry. So a lot of people ask me, oh, it's just how does this compare to all the other protein shakes? And I'm like, well, it has protein in it, but it's not just the protein shakes. Believe it or not, people are not deficient in protein. We are deficient in nutrients. So that's why so many Americans are exhausted. They have adrenal fatigue. They need 5 cups of coffee a day to stay awake because people aren't getting the right nutrition in their body for it to work properly again. So the reason why Shakeology has all those other properties like antioxidants and probiotics and can help with free radicals and lower cholesterol, lower high blood pressure. It's low glycemic index certified. So it's because of the superfoods like maca root, camu, goji berries, matcha tea, green tea, like all 70 of these crazy superfoods. Half of them I cannot pronounce the name. But that's all in one shake of Shakeology. So I get a lot of people that say too, oh, I put flaxseed, I put goji berry, shake. All right, I need some. Not need. Echo. Sorry about that. All right, Carmela. Sorry, that was you, girl. All right, I'm going to share the screen again, and we'll continue. It's okay. There's always a flub here and there. Okay, so back on Shakeology. Whew, got there. So it's equal to literally 5 plates of your salad. Like I was saying before, some people say they put flaxseed in their shake, they put kale, but honestly, you would need 70 superfoods. And I'm sure, like if you've ever gone to Wegmans or Whole Foods and you see like the camu that's like in a little pouch and it's like 15 servings for $25, that's just one superfood. Imagine getting 70 plus in one. So like I said before, it had those pre and probiotics. So when I started with Shakeology, I had no idea what it was going to do for me, but I've always struggled with IBS my entire life. Even like I can remember in middle school sitting in class and my stomach like killing me. But Shakeology I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, my stomach feels so much better. And I asked my coach, Lisa, I'm like, why? Like, is it my shake? And she's like, yeah, it's the pre and probiotics. So it's the good bacteria that's helping your stomach heal. And I was like, whoa, that is crazy. I had no idea because I thought myself, it was a protein shake. But it blew my mind away. So, it's been scientifically certified. It's that people lose weight, they lower their cholesterol, and they don't lose weight because there's some crazy like stimulant in it, like ephedra. I used to take that in high school, believe it or not. Yes. The only reason you lose weight is because the nutrition is giving your body what it needs to work properly again. And people have energy, so they start moving more. They start eating more healthy. There's all those good things that start to happen. It boosts your energy, improves your digestion. I have my shake, I would say, in the morning every single day. And I'm not hungry. I'll usually have my shake at 9:30. And then when I go to work at 1 o'clock, that's when I have lunch. So it really is a full meal, and you're getting everything that you need in that one shake. And of course, I have it right after my workout. So it's great, for that recovery after you work out. So you don't have the lactic acid going through your body and then waking up the next morning sore, especially after you do Insanity or 21-Day Fix Extreme. So here is all of our, some of our before and after pictures. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these and said, well, that is complete crap. They're totally photoshopped, but I can vouch for every single one of these people. I know every single one of them because they are on our team. And, that's me right smack in the middle. And even Danielle, she won $500. Beachbody gives out cash rewards every single month for people that have great results. And, Danielle didn't have these Danielle wasn't obese or anything, but, she had amazing improvements and they want to reward people for that. So everyone's, you can see everyone's different. Everyone's a different shape. Everybody has a different story, but it's just amazing that our team we can probably spend a good 3 hours going through all of the before and after pictures our team has had. So, the products do work, and that's what I really love about it, is that, it's done something for me, but now I've been able, the lady on my, on the right in the green shorts, she's my cousin. I've been able to help my cousin, and she wanted to lose 40 pounds before her 40th birthday last year. I think she started in May and she started in March or May and ended in July, and she lost 40 pounds by her 40th birthday. That is so cool. I'm so excited for her. So who is a Beachbody coach? It's someone who's normal. I ask people all the time, I say, you would be such a great coach. oh, I can't do that. Why not? You don't have to be somebody that is a health fitness guru. You don't have to be an athletic trainer. While I know about health and fitness, that doesn't make me an expert in health and fitness. That just means I know a little bit part of, injuries and all that kind of stuff. But you just have to be a normal person, because other people relate to normal people. When people see someone that's buff and lean and they're like, oh yeah, like people were saying to me, oh, you were already skinny. No, people want to see people have a transformation, because that can make them really relate to you. It's somebody that is striving to be healthy, to have a different goal, to make a change in their life. Whether they're there or not, they have that want, that need to better their life. Somebody that wants to help other people. I think we all have that in us, that, if we have something that's awesome, that has worked for us, like we want to tell people about it. All the time on Facebook, I see people asking questions and, asking for advice. Like, people love to help people. And of course, I love to do that too. But, you can really make a big difference in somebody's life just by sharing what's worked for you. And with Beachbody, you have to take risks. This is something that is kind of outside the box of the normal 9-to-5 everyday job that people are expected to do. It's something that you might have to be or go outside of your comfort zone. Did I ever think I'd be doing a webinar like this? No way. I was the most shyest person ever. I was very, very to myself. I never posted on Facebook. I know you probably wouldn't believe that now. But you have to take risks in order to get where you want to be. If I want to have, a different life, I'm going to have to do something different. And if that scares me, then good. That it needs to scare me, because if it's not scary, then it's not going to push me hard enough. And of course, you have to love Shakeology and fall in love with the Beachbody Programs, which I swear is super duper easy, because after you start doing a 30-minute workout, after you roll out of bed, you'll never want to go to the gym again. Even somebody like me who has grown up going to gyms and all that kind of stuff, I don't do that anymore. And the reason being is, you can't share something with somebody if you don't love it. So for example, if you went to a restaurant and you absolutely thought it was the best steak you've ever had, you're going to tell people about it, right? You're going to say, oh my God, you have to go there. They have the best food. And you're going to share that with people. And that's the kind of same thing with Beachbody. If it's going to give you energy, if it's going to help you with your stomach issues, if it's going to help you with your health by lowering your cholesterol and your blood sugar, like, you're going to want to tell people about that. But if you go to a restaurant and the waiter sucked and they took like 30 minutes to get your meal and you wanted medium rare, but they brought well done, like, you're not going to share that with people. So that's why you want to believe in the product. And once you try it, you're totally going to love it. And most of the people on tonight's call is either they've been in a challenge group before, they love what it's doing for them, and they kind of like love the culture of Beachbody because it's making them make a better change in their life. So like I said before, you don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be an athletic trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You don't have to be a nurse. We have nurses. We have personal trainers on our team, but you don't have to be it. Especially a salesperson. That was my biggest thing was, I told my coach, I can't do that. Like, I don't want my friends and family to think I'm salesy, because that is just gross. So she's like, no, you're just sharing with people what's working for you. You're sharing your life. And I was like, all right, let's go a little slow with that. But, it can be anybody, there's not like just one type of person that could be a Beachbody coach. There's so many different people in Beachbody. We have moms, we have dads, we have, people who are in their early 20s. We have people in their late 50s that are coaches. It goes across the board. And then the last thing, you do not have to be at your target weight or goal. This isn't about perfection. It's not about having the six-pack ab. It's just about you sharing your journey with people and having them come on your journey with you. So we're all different, like I said before. Some of us are teachers, some of us are nurses with a newborn. Nicole's just on fire because she has, she just had her baby girl, and she shared her story on Facebook being pregnant as a Beachbody coach. And most people would say, oh, I can't do that, I'm pregnant. But yeah, there are people out there who are pregnant, of course, but that doesn't mean they have to eat like crap, or that they can't take a walk outside, or even do a modified version of PIO. Like, Nicole was the perfect example of being a healthy and fit mom while being pregnant. Like she did that amazingly. We have stay-at-home moms with three crazy boys running around. Some of us are accountants with full-time jobs. Courtney over there, she's a comedian, but no, she is really a teacher too. She coaches, I think, a sport every single season. So like me, she's working 6 days a week. She's working at night. Team Arise coaches are literally everybody, all across the board, whether we're teachers or nurses or we have full-time corporate jobs. It's all across the board. So there's 2 different coaches that you can be. You can be a discount coach, and that means that you still get 25% off of all your products. You get the accountability from your coach, from the team. You can still do challenge groups, of course, with us that will give you that support and that motivation to keep going with your workouts and eat right and give you all the recipes that you need to stay on track. You'll be a part of our network. What I love about this team is we have somebody that can help you wherever you need it. So yesterday I had a mom that came to me, and she's breastfeeding right now. And, she asked me how Shakeology was when breastfeeding. And I know we have a ton of moms like Nicole. We have Kristen on our team that's also breastfeeding with Shakeology. And I didn't have anything to say because I'm not a mom and I've never breastfed. So I said, hey, I can hook you up with one of my coaches, and she's actually doing it right now, and she's a nurse too. And that was just awesome that I could give her that connection with somebody else if I didn't have the answer myself. So we have resources of, everybody to help you with whatever problem that you have. And you can still earn that 25% commission if you have a referral, or your mom or dad wants to join you, or your friend, you can still earn that. As an active coach, you're going to be making, obviously, a more steady income. You're going to get the 25% off of all your products. You're going to be eligible for team bonus cycles. So I'm going to show you on the next couple slides what that's all about, but that's where a lot of your money is going to come from in the beginning. I always thought that you had to sell 1 million P90Xs in order to really be a successful Beachbody coach. And let me tell you, you do not have to sell 1 million P90Xs, because that team volume cycle points, that is where I'm making most of my money now, being almost 2.5 years into this business. And that just comes from building a team of coaches underneath of me and making sure that they're successful. So how I was kind of talking about before, if you sign up a coach, that doesn't mean you're going to be successful. That doesn't mean I'm going to make a ton of money off of signing up coaches. If I don't help those coaches be successful, then I'm not going to make any money at all. I want those people to be helped and to make sure they're getting the right steps and getting into our system of our coaches, and then I'll be successful. You're going to learn how to run your own fitness challenge groups. We always kind of buddy each other up. So when you run your first challenge group, you're always with a coach that is kind of seasoned, that knows what they're doing, and you learn from us. So we don't throw you out there. We don't say, hey, go run your challenge group, have fun. No. We teach you step by step. We kind of are side by side with you along the way, showing you exactly what you need to be doing. An active coach is obviously actively building their business because they want to inspire and lead other people and really grow a network of coaches that is going to want to do the same with them. So how do I make money? On the left-hand side, this is when I was a new coach. I would say like my first or second month in the business. And you can see all of my money came from that 25% commission that you get from selling the products, whether it's a workout or Shakeology or maybe the 3-day refresh, you get 25% commission. You also get commission through selling challenge packs. So a challenge pack is a workout plus Shakeology combined together, and you actually get a bonus on that. The bonus can range anywhere from $40 to $100 depending on the challenge pack, because they're all different prices. On the left-hand side, you'll see here, this was exactly 2 years of me being a Beachbody coach, and you can see my resale commission is only $34. So that means I didn't sell a million P90Xs. I probably just sold one Shakeology. And then you can see I made $990 in my team bonus cycle. So that is because I built a team of coaches underneath of me that are successful in their business. Matching bonus. When you get up to a certain rank, you actually make a 10% commission off of what your coaches earn too. So that's really awesome. And you also still get 25% discount on all the products that you purchase too, because we have to be a product of the product. We have to show people that the products work. And obviously anything new that comes out, like size coming out soon, like I'm going to be on that because I tried it out, what was it, like a month or two ago, and that was awesome. So not only do I get to get a discount off the things I love, it helps me in my business too. So, a lot of people will say about network marketing, like, oh, that's a scam, or, that's a get rich quick scheme. No, it's really not. It does take time though. In my first month, I made $64 a week. Going on to my eighth month, I made about $200. On my year anniversary, I made around $300 per week. And now 2 years being a coach, I'm about making $1,200 per week. I am making the same amount of money I am with my full-time job. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, and I thought I would not be at this point in my life, but it blows my mind because I work 6 days a week at a high school, and I do this part-time, and I'm making the same amount of money that it took me to get 4 years of college with a bachelor's degree and being 7 years as an athletic trainer, and I'm making the same amount of money in 2.5 years. So it takes time. If you tell me today that you wanted to be a $100,000 earner in your first year, I'm going to say probably not. That's not going to happen. You have to be realistic. But if you put in the work, you are eventually going to get there. So like I said before, is this a pyramid scheme? No. Like I said before, if I sign up a coach and they don't do anything, I don't make money from them. There's nothing. Nothing happens. If I don't get people to be successful, if I don't help them with the coach training, if I don't plug them into the team, if I don't make sure that they're getting on the team calls, if I don't get them results, no one's going to have success. So I don't make any money just signing people up. I make money from building a team that is successful and help them reach whatever goals that they have, whether it's to be at home with their kids or to leave their full-time job as a teacher. We all have those goals, and that's what my job is to help other people reach their goals. Okay, so like other MLMs that are out there, Mary Kay, Avon, Stella and Dot, I don't even know how long Mary Kay has been around for, but it's been around for a while. But Beachbody, we've only been around for maybe 15 or so years, the coaching network, or maybe even less, maybe even 10. But we are really highly successful. We have A++ whatever rating on the Better Business Bureau. Our company is not in debt. We have zero debt, and we're actually up probably a couple bazillion dollars. I think we actually hit the billion mark this year. Don't quote me on that, but I know we did hit a huge milestone this year. So how is Beachbody different? I'm not going to poo-poo on Mary Kay or Avon. I love makeup, totally love going to Sephora, but you're not changing someone's life. Like, I really feel I'm making a huge difference in somebody's life, whether they got a huge transformation from the 21-day fix, or I'm helping them pay off their student loans. Like, I'm really making a difference. And I feel like I have a purpose now. You know, I'm not just kind of getting walked all over, or people aren't saying thank you. Like, people are appreciative of that. You know, you're selling what you're doing. You're not just selling a product, because people don't want to be sold to. People want to be listened to. People want to be cared about. And that's what we do as coaches. So challenge groups, I kind of talked about this a little bit before, but this is how we get our customers to be successful. We get them in private Facebook groups, and we start them on either the 21-day fix or Insanity Max 30. We take them from day one and go through the whole program with them, making sure that they have their meals planned out, making sure they know when they're going to get their workout in, making sure they have that accountability. So on Saturdays when nobody wants to do that workout, they're getting it done. You know, we give daily check-ins and assignments of do your sweaty pick, or make sure you post a healthy recipe today, or let me see your Shakeology to make sure that you made it and that you're not just going through the motions and you're not just kind of being behind the closed doors on Facebook, but that you're being involved. And people love that, because you know, when you have a connection with people, and people make such great friends in challenge groups, you know, even if they're not already friends on Facebook, when you put them in challenge groups and they start kind of rooting each other on, and, you know, maybe somebody had a bad day and they're like, no, don't worry about it. Like, you'll totally kill it the next day. Like, that creates such like a crazy, like fun group where people feel like they're a part of something that's bigger than just themselves. And it's definitely kept me on track. And I think that's why, you know, I told you guys before, in high school, I used to take ephedra. That stuff messed me up big time. And I was always such a yo-yo person, up and down with my weight, never really happy where I was. But when I started Beachbody and I lost those 30 pounds, I didn't want to go back to doing that yo-yo stuff. I wanted something that was going to be healthy, not just starving myself, but something I'm going to be feeding myself, that I'm going to feel energized and feel like I'm nourishing my body. So, you know, it's really kept me on track this whole time. 2.5 years later, maybe I've put on 2 or 3 pounds here and there. But other than that, like, it's really kept me accountable, because now I know people are watching me. And I know that feeling this good, I don't want to go back to where I was before. So that's why, you know, with Beachbody, we have the fitness part all down. We have the nutrition part with Shakeology, with a 21-day fix, portion control. You get the support with a challenge group. You get that support of a coach walking you through the program, because they've done it too. Maybe they didn't do the 21-day fix. Maybe they did another one. Maybe they're just starting their journey right now, and you're doing it with them. Maybe you have no idea what you're doing, but you just want to help people. So you have your coach you and the other coach that you brought on. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be at that goal weight that you think that you should be at. So what you get as a Team Arise coach, obviously you get all of our private coach Facebook groups. You get put into our team page with all of our coaches kind of telling each other, you know, what they're doing that works. If they need help, there's always somebody there that's helping them. You get all the great training material. Like I said, we don't throw you out there to the wolves and say, hey, have fun, thanks for joining. No, we do one-on-one calls. We walk you through your online office. We do Coach Basics training that gives you step-by-step activities to do daily, where you're connecting with the leaders on our team to make sure that you're doing the right steps to move your business forward. You're getting partnerships in the challenge groups. So you're going to be with a seasoned coach that is helping you do your posts on Facebook, helping you do your first challenge group. Maybe if you need help with the second challenge group, we're there whenever you need us. And then we're teaching you how to teach your coaches. That way you can build a successful business. We do weekly team calls. There's always something new going on with Beachbody. So we want to make sure that you're aware of it. We want to make sure that you know what the new and latest thing is to make sure that your business is successful. And of course, just being a part of this culture of a team. There's so many people on here that I've reconnected with, either people that I went to high school with, or people I played soccer with, or new people that I've met. Some people I've honestly never even met before, but I talk to them every single day now. And I swear, you can kind of even see on our team page, we're all kind of similar, because like attracts like, and you're not getting those people who are stabbing you behind the back, or that talk behind your back, or anything like that. Everybody works together. It's really, you have such a great community. So I love our team. I really just feel like they're family. So with Beachbody, you get all these amazing things, rewards, trips. Last year, I actually won the free trip to Cancun, but I couldn't go because I had to work a tournament and I could not get out of it. But this year, I'm actually going on the cruise for Beachbody. Also, I won that free. And that's going to be in March, and I am going this year, whether work likes it or not. Like I said before, there is Summit for Beachbody. This year, we are going to Nashville. Last year, it was in Las Vegas. If you've seen the pictures, we had a great time. So there's always something to do to push us forward, to make sure that we succeed. There's live events for Super Saturday to make sure that we are getting the corporate training that we need, to make sure that you're actually connecting to other coaches in New Jersey. Because believe it or not, even though coaches might not be on our team, they want to help us. Like, I want to help other coaches, because there are so many people out there that need help with their health and fitness. It's never that coaches are never against each other, like fighting each other, like, oh, I want that no. There's so many people on social media. There's so many people on Facebook. There's so many people on Instagram. Everybody is going to be able to help out different people, because moms, they're really not going to relate to me. They might relate to Nicole, but maybe somebody who is a physical therapist would relate to me. Maybe somebody that's a teacher or a coach for a sports team would relate to me. So everyone is going to relate to somebody different. So that's why it doesn't really matter. And Beachbody coaches, no matter what team they're on, they always want to help each other out. So my experience as a Team Arise coach, I'm just surrounded by positive people each day, and just my attitude in general has completely changed. We do a ton of personal development because, we want to not just grow our business, but we want to grow our minds and just grow as a person. It just changes your life, believe it or not. A lot of people think, oh, no one needs personal development. Who needs that quacky stuff? But I used to be in a place where, all right, I thought, graduate college, get a full-time job, and I'm done. And I was like, and I was living that status quo for 3-4 years. And I'm like, something didn't work for me. I needed some purpose in my life, and I definitely found it with Beachbody. I've connected with old friends. I've made some new best friends that, we're going to Nashville together. And like I said, I didn't know these people 2 years ago, but we go on vacation together. You get that sense of community. I've taken control of my own health. I'm not yo-yo dieting. I'm not taking ephedra. That stuff's illegal still. But I feel like I'm not just trying to do the latest, quickest thing just so I can lose weight. It's not about losing weight. It's just about, for me, being healthy. And I love helping others. I love when people get results. And I love helping coaches see the big picture of this. Paying off your student loans, leaving your full-time job. Like, that is so fulfilling to me. Like, who doesn't want that? I was able to pay for my own wedding. I had no debt for my wedding. It was completely paid off for. I'm able to pay my mortgage with my Beachbody plus more. Trips and vacations. Before Beachbody, I never went on any trips with my husband until maybe 5 years ago when we first started dating in college. Besides that, we went on our honeymoon, and this year we're going to Jamaica, to Aruba, and then we're going back to Jamaica with the Beachbody cruise. I'm going to Nashville with my team for Summit. So I'm like, yeah, like this is what I wanted to do with my life. Like I wanted to go see the world and, go on the beach and relax for 7 days and not have to hear my boss or or ask my boss for a week off. Like I can just take it. We're saving for our dream house. We're looking forward to living in Cape May. If anybody's from New Jersey, that's my ultimate dream goal, is to go back there, live on the shore, be 5 minutes from the beach, and ultimately be financially free. I know for a lot of people that's a long shot, but Beachbody has about 55 millionaires in the company, and one of them is actually in my upline, so that means Lisa, the coach that signed me, her coach is one of the Beachbody millionaires. So it is totally doable, and I wouldn't believe it unless I knew these people and unless I didn't see it happening for myself, seeing the progression of my first year and now my second and moving forward. So my dream job looks like I have the freedom to do what I want, whenever I want to. I can set my own hours, wake up when I want to. I can eat lunch when I want to. I can go to the bathroom when I want to. That's always a big thing of mine. Like sometimes at work, I'm like, I'm so crazy. I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I can support my family. I don't have to worry about, can we afford Christmas presents, or can we afford to get that barbecue grill that we want? I can travel whenever, wherever I want to, going on trips. It keeps me healthy and fit. And the biggest thing for me, I don't have kids yet, but I know I do not want to have kids and send them off for somebody else to raise. I want to be the person raising my own kids. And I know if I am an athletic trainer doing that, it's just not feasible for me. I don't want somebody else raising my kids. So that is a huge why for me, because I want to give my kids everything plus more than what I didn't have. So what's the next step? If you want to sign up as a coach, you can sign up 2 different ways. You can get a challenge pack, like I said before, that's a workout plus Shakeology. Your sign-up fee is waived. A sign-up fee is $40, but if you get a challenge pack, it's completely waived. And then you just have a $15.95 membership fee, and that's per month. And like I was saying before, what was I saying before? Sorry, my mind went blank. So you can get the challenge pack, or you can go without a challenge pack and just sign up with the coach fee for $39.95 plus that $15.95 membership fee per month. And that $15.95 membership fee, that gives you your website. So you get 3 different websites for people to order off of. Everything is shipped out of Beachbody. So I do not have to purchase anything extra that I have like stockpiled behind me and I have to ship out. No, everything is shipped out directly from Beachbody. And what I was trying to say before, you still get 25% off. So just remember that if you are on Shakeology every single month, you get 25% off regardless. And if you're in the military or even ex-military or inactive, that $15.95 fee and that $39.95 fee is completely waived. So if you know military people, this is like, hello, opportunity is knocking. And I always tell people, if I have a business, I'm actually eating my business for lunch or for breakfast every single day. That's what it costs me to run my business, is lunch. Pretty much, because now I get my lunch paid for every single day. But if you were to say maybe get a Starbucks up and running, or a Dunkin' Donuts, do you know how much they pay in just rents or just getting that loyalty name of Starbucks? That is mega, mega money. And you're not going to see any residual income coming from that. You keep on having to get customers. And then of course you have to pay off that loan. So you're not gonna have a plus balance until 5 years after the business. So that's why I love this business plan too, is because it's not something that is, going to put you $500,000 in debt. It's going to give you a lunch. So there we go. There's that $15.95, what it covers, your websites, your Coach Online Office with all your customer information. You get tons of training in the Coach Online Office. You get customer service from Beachbody. You got all the marketing that Beachbody does for us. Beachbody also gives us free customers. Like how I got into the business is my coach got me as a free customer. So a lot of people say, well, I don't know that many people. Beachbody gives you free people. And I would like to say that I was a pretty awesome person to be given to my coach. There's success on demand, so you get personal development right at your fingertip. You also get Beachbody on demand, which streams the live work, or not the live workout, just the workouts from your computer, your iPhone, your laptop. So if you're not at a DVD and you want to go work out outside, or you're on vacation and you still want to work out, you totally still can. Okay, so just think about it. What can coaching do for you? Where do you want to see your future go in 2, 3, 5 years? Who can you help? You don't have to, like I said, be a fitness expert, be a nurse, but who is somebody that you can just say, maybe they would like to do this with me. Maybe they need a partner. Maybe I need a partner. Who can do this with me? And what are like those scary goals and dreams that you always wanted, but keep telling yourself, nah, you can't do that. You're not good enough for that. You'll never get there. That's not for you. That's for somebody else. That can totally be for you. You just have to believe it. And there's that saying, if you think you can't do it, you can't. But if you think you can, then you can. It's all about your mindset and believing what you can do. So I just wanted to put a fun and silly picture up at the end. This was right before we left for Las Vegas last year for Summit. You only have one life to live, to do everything that you'll ever do. You don't want to miss out on something that will help you, help your family, help your health, help you financially. I wouldn't even say this is a risk. I would say buying a Starbucks or buying a Dunkin' Donuts, I think that's kind of risky. But getting your lunch and having that be your business, I think that's freaking awesome. And to be where I am today, it's pretty crazy. And I absolutely just love what this company has done for me. And go back to the coach that brought you onto this webinar. If you have any questions, reach out to them. Let them know what you're thinking. Let them know what your questions are. We would love to have you on our team page and get you started on our training. Our next training is actually coming up this Monday, June 1st, where we take you through the absolute basics. It's going to be me and Courtney. That's in the photo. We're going to be taking you through the activities that's going to get your business started right. So thank you everybody for joining. Thanks for the little flub I had. I hope you guys didn't mind, but that stuff happens. And I appreciate for you guys hanging around. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a message on Facebook or send me a text. Thank you guys so much.